Hey everybody, we're back to Sister Wives, and we are going to be talking about season 17, episode 5 and 6, right?
Yes.
Stay tuned.
We are the Sassy Silver Sisters.
Okay. Goodness gracious.
Too much going on in this family. Or their family.
Drama.
Same
storyline, but
they're dragging it out.
Yeah.
I really hate when they repeat like half of last Sunday's before they start on the new episode.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Okay.
hey, I watched last Sunday. I know what went on.
Right.
So for season 5, it was Last Family Gathering.
And
Do
that
you
was
remember
for
about that?
Well, graduation for Isabel.
It was the graduation party.
Right.
For Isabel, right?
Right.
Yes.
Wasn't that what it was?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. They all got together outside.
They did get together.
But now-
everybody was there.
And he
that
didn't
was-
even know how old she was.
I know.
But I can imagine because guys don't.
Well, but this is the thing.
Don't you think you would find out before you went to the party?
It was
Right.
like graduation and birthday birthday party for
Right.
her.
Right.
And yes, guys don't
They
think
don't.
about it, really.
Yeah, so I let that slide.
But the part that
But
really
she
gets
didn't.
me is that because he chose to go by the rules with the CDC and all that stuff, and he made up all these rules.
Yes.
He didn't get to see his kids for a year, essentially.
It's horrible.
Right.
So he lost all that time, so
Yeah.
you kind of forget,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yes.
And
But they did stuff during that time. Like I remember when one of Robin's children had a birthday, they would go and set things on the front porch and stand back.
Yeah, they would do that.
They would
yeah,
do
they
that.
did that. They did that a couple of times.
Because Christine,
actually.
I saw where Christine brought something for whoever was having a birthday. They left the presents there, and then they stepped
stood
back
back.
and then let them come out.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they were
The sister wives would get along, I think, because during this get together, the last family gathering,
They were all happy.
they were doing their thing for the kids.
Right.
And
Right.
I didn't see it or remember it, but somebody said Cody got after Robin for holding a doll.
What?
Yeah.
Did she? Did he?
Yeah, he said, why are you holding that doll? Just go put it down or something like
And
that.
she did.
And she did.
Miss Obedient wife.
A doll. Why was
Yeah,
she
she was
holding a
carrying
doll?
somebody had it. It must have
Somebody
been.
gave her a doll.
But
I
it
guess.
must have been, no, it must have been
One of the kids.
one of her kids, her little one, the little girl.
So she's just sitting there holding it.
Because she brought the doll. I saw when she came, they had a doll. They came to the party. She was holding a
Okay.
doll. Not Robin, but the little one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, she was, I don't know why she was holding it. She was hanging on.
Well,
to
maybe
it.
so it
And
wouldn't
then Cody's
be on
like,
the ground.
Right. Probably. So none of the other kids will pick it up or
Who
something.
cares? She's holding a doll.
I know, but he's
No
so,
big deal. I hold lots of stuff for my little when I'm around my little ones.
Well, let me tell you something. He's totally.
He wants to be the boss, but I've been paying attention now. He wants to.
She wasn't before.
No, it wasn't, because it was, he wants to be the boss, but the more attention you pay to it, the more you'll see that he's got all these women working.
Yes, he does.
All these women are working because they have to pay
Their own bills.
mortgages.
They have to pay the bills, and he is out of control mentally because part of that is messing with the system.
Well, you can't have it both
Christine
ways.
is leaving, and it's decided that she had to sell her house. And I guess the upcoming episode,
She didn't want to sell the house.
Christine didn't want to sell it?
She was going to rent it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what's happening.
I don't know, but anyway, so everything's Christine leaving. He did not apologize to her. He did not say,
Well, he's never
please
wrong.
don't leave.
He's never wrong.
He doesn't want a relationship with her, but he wants her money.
Like, you know, they went
with the
to
property.
This
Yep.
past, Janelle got a fifth wheeler, so
Yes.
they had to go pick it up, right? Okay.
And they stopped by
they
Mary's.
stopped by
I
Mary's
know.
At the
breakfast.
B&B.
I know.
And he thinks she should have a room just for
For
him.
him there at the B&B.
Yeah, but you should see what Mary said.
But he doesn't want to be romantically or otherwise involved with Mary.
Right.
But she should keep a room just for him.
Yeah.
But he said he would pay for it.
Well, she said he was
She
gonna
said
pay.
he'd have to pay a
He'd
lot.
have to pay more than he thinks.
Good for her. That's what I
She
think.
needs to stand her ground. They wouldn't loan her the money.
Why would he even go
Or
there?
nothing.
Because it's a couple hours away.
And he thinks
from,
he has a wonderful relationship with Mary.
They have a cordial relationship.
Because the
You know.
women are being kind. So he thinks
Well,
everything's
Mary,
okay.
and Mary said, she goes, I was the first.
Yeah,
I started this family.
Right.
she did.
She did.
And you
She
know,
did. Without her.
she's going to stick it out. But it's like,
I think it's financially.
I think he's had it with everybody but Robin. And I believe that what's going to happen is because they started some LLC entertainment
A business,
thing.
yeah.
And I think
And it's only in their
eventually-
names.
yes,
Nobody
just
else is
Robin
on
and
it.
his. Something.
So the handwriting, I mean, you know, the shows are behind. And what Kelly's
year.
talking about is current.
Yeah,
He's
So-
probably going to start a show, Cody and Robin.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And
'Cause I think
Because everything is sneaking over into Robin's name.
think Janelle and Mary are going to leave.
maybe.
I see
I
the
think
handwriting
Mary
on the
and
wall.
Janelle know what Cody's up to, but they're getting, you got to remember, they're getting paid,
They're getting
for
paid
the
to
show.
be on the show.
And I think it's paid, I looked it up and I think it's for the family. And so I don't know if they actually.
That was another thing because they were talking. Cody and Christine was talking about they have storage,
Food
Right,
storage.
I know.
Food storage.
and Christine was taking care of all that. And he said, she goes, you know, because she's moving, and he
Yeah.
said, well, what are we going to do with this food storage? She said, you can
Just
have
take
it.
it.
Just
Take
take
it
it. Well, you
over.
don't want some of it? No, it's for the family. I'm not part of the family
Right,
anymore.
right,
And I'm
right.
leaving. I don't need it. But then on the other hand, he wants the property that she's supposed to have. And
Yeah,
it's
when
her property.
Yeah, technically,
She
I
could
don't
sell
know if
it to him.
I don't know if anybody knows this or not. No, she already did
She sold the property to
for
them.
$10.
The property
to
at
make it legal.
The big place.
But the house
Land.
is now
That's what I'm talking about. The
The ha-
property. Not her house, the property.
the property.
She sold it for $10?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's gone.
Yes.
She gave it or sold it or
I had
whatever.
no idea.
Because if money exchange is more legal than just giving it.
Well, I get it, but
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't put any money of her own
She didn't
into
put it. But they probably did.
They pull their money.
but she wants out
they
bad.
pull their money.
Yeah. They pull family money. That's what they're working
At
for.
least years ago, and they said when the girls worked, all that money went into one pot
I see.
for the family.
She just wants out.
She just
Yeah,
wants
she
out.
wants out, and I don't blame her. But the house, from everything that I've seen, people brought up legal papers. They said, whether it's true or not, I don't know. But this is what I saw. Legal papers saying originally it was in Cody's name and Christine's name. The house that she's living in.
Right.
Or lived in. And then he could not financially help Robin get her $1 million house because he was tied
he
up
was
with
on
this
another
house. So he took his name off of the house legally on paper.
Robin's house?
No,
on
Christine.
Christine's house.
Oh.
So now he wants her to sell the house,
And give him the money.
and that would help out with the land.
The preview showed that
So
he
I'm
said,
waiting.
the preview
Okay,
showed
that's why I was confused.
he said, you need to sell
Sell
this
the-
house and give me the money so I can pay off the land so Robin and I can build a house.
Right.
And I guarantee you, she worked for them.
And the look on her face,
was like, yeah, sucker.
the look on her face.
Ain't no way, Jose.
I hope she doesn't. But she
No,
had
she's
offered
out.
She had
She's
offered.
mentally out. She's out.
But did she sell the house, you know?
We don't know yet.
This was what, a year and a half ago for the
So
show.
anyway,
last
she
year.
had offered it. Well, she was going to offer it to Janelle, but Janelle had already decided
Right.
she was going to get the RV.
Right.
She
Well,
said
the
she could
RV
have rented her
thing,
house.
I don't know, because I understand. I was listening to somebody. They said that she's not even living in the RV anymore. She's living with one of her sons.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
You know
That didn't
why?
last long.
Cody told on himself. He said when he doesn't want to deal with something, he just postpones it. Postpones it. So he hasn't been. They can't do anything with the property. They can't build on the property
Until it's paid for.
Until it's paid
See, I
for.
don't understand that because they gotta have
because
equity
of the
in it.
loan. Yeah, but Janelle don't have to do that. She was going to build her own little tiny house.
Right. She's going to build a
But
little casita.
he won't
Yeah.
put water on it.
Or
So that's the
electric.
reason.
Or electric.
He won't, yeah.
Or sewer.
Because she said it was going to take her a year to build the casita, and she was going to live in the
trailer.
because she wanted to save the money to go toward the house.
yeah,
right.
she wanted to start building her house because she started waiting.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, Cody's still in control, even though the women are doing their own things. He's still in control. He's controlling the situation, but he can't control
how they react to what he's
and
not doing.
Christina, because Christine's already left, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
And she's made up her mind. And I was listening to him, and he said, he said, I was willing to, for her to stay here, and we can work it out.
No.
We wouldn't have a real marriage. And it's like, what in the
Who
world?
wants
I
to
mean, who
stay
wants
in that?
Well, she's already said, I don't want the kind of marriage that him and Mary have.
Yeah.
No.
And I don't blame him.
Nope.
But he denied that he had said that they would have a loveless marriage, essentially is what he said. Intimacy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And she goes, I don't want a marriage like that.
I
Right.
don't blame her.
Right.
And it's like, he was okay with it. Yeah, because he's got another wife that he's with.
Right.
And it's like,
Right.
y'all crazy.
I think what she should do, bring another man in.
He wants that for financial reasons.
Bring another man
He
in.
said, you get a boyfriend, you get a husband, bring him on.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, makes me sick.
And it's like,
Bad enough the wives are in this.
So I go, Mary's doing her thing with LuLaRoe,
Right.
and she's,
plus she has the bed and breakfast.
Yes.
yeah, but she
Bed
had
and
closed
breakfast
it.
is hers.
She had closed
She
it.
closed it for a few months, but then
After
she
her mom
opened it
died.
up again. Well, you know.
But she still got to pay on that. She
Right.
got the LuLaRoe, which is a big deal. She's
Yeah.
becoming a big deal in LuLaRoe.
Yeah.
And so she's got that to pay for the B&B. And then she's supposed to be helping with family finances. Is that how they do it?
Yes.
They pool their money.
But I don't know if she's doing that with the bed and breakfast.
No,
Because
I
she
don't
could
think
not
so.
get a loan from the family to get it.
She's
No, that's
on
what
her
I'm saying.
own with
She's got to
that.
pay
So I'm
that
kind
B&B.
I'm
She's
kind
on
of
her own.
thinking that's it for that. But with her other job, selling the LuLaRoe, it might be going into the family. I don't know, because that's why I said I'm paying attention. All these women are kind of independent financially.
Well, he has a job. He
has
something.
a job, but he expects certain things from these women financially, because Christine said when they lived in the one house and she had to watch everybody's kids,
Right.
which she loved doing during the day, and then work at night to contribute to the family.
Yeah.
So everybody's
And wouldn't get any help from him.
no,
Right.
nothing.
Right.
Whatever. He's worthless.
But her dad
It's all about
knew
money
the
with him.
situation, and he's the one that said, "When are you going to say no?"
Yeah.
Right. And her mother said, "They're making you're the brown scapegoat or something." So the family was trying to tell her, because I can imagine she cried to her family that this was horrible for her, because she's a very emotional person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and everybody complained about Robin coming into the picture. Everybody but Mary.
Well, Mary loved her because she already knew her, and she thought she would make a good addition, which she has.
But he's chose to spend his more time with her.
I think it's mainly because she was going along with everything. They have younger children.
Submissive wife.
Yeah.
Which
is, I mean, that's fine. But when you're in a polygamous relationship, you can't expect...
Right, you can't exclude the other wives for one wife.
Yeah, but you can't...
because they weren't following protocol, and it's like, but they're, the other ones, their kids are grown, and they have to work, and they have to do stuff.
Yeah.
It's a different dynamic for them.
Yeah.
Robin has the younger children, so it's different.
And Janelle said on this last episode that he can only be away from Robin for 2 and 3 days at the most.
Because of the children, he says.
Because she has young children.
Because he doesn't want the kids to think like his other kids think about him, essentially, is what it is.
And she's got a grown girl still living at home that can help.
They're all there. The 2 older ones are still there.
No,
I mean, it's not like she doesn't have any help. And then she had somebody additional coming in to help.
Yeah. She had a nanny helping.
Right.
Yeah. And then the nanny got sick.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and you know what? More power to her.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's not good.
What happened was, the downfall was when they had to leave the cul-de-sac. They were no longer a unit.
But they didn't have to leave there.
They didn't.
He wanted them to leave.
He wanted to leave. He said the reason why he wanted to leave is because he didn't like the way his kids were being. He lives in Las Vegas, which is called Sin City, by the way. And he didn't think about that when he moved there.
Don't ask me.
I mean, the guy's nuts.
Yeah.
They've moved how many times?
Yeah.
They said they've moved so many times. And
Like
Robin even said it. Robin even said,
teens.
if I'd known,
Yeah.
I probably
Wouldn't have done it.
Right.
Because she likes to be settled.
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
Here he's got kids that are,
See, it's easy for Mary to go from place to place because
she has no children anymore. They're grown.
And Janelle even had problems with her son. I think it was Janelle. He did not want to move, and he was just devastated. He did not want to move. He was in high school. He did not want to move.
Well, there's another thing that came up. Christine said that one of her girls she said, and she's not even out of high school yet. I'm bisexual.
Right.
And so Christine says, I'm not with the Mormon faith anymore. I'm not in the church. She says, I really don't know what I am. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But then she goes to say that her daughter is bisexual. She's 16 years old.
Uh-huh.
And, I'm good with that and all this stuff. And it's like, they have to be good with these certain things because they want the right to be married to multiple women or multiple women, because that's polygamy in this, in the Mormon in their faith.
Then they have to accept
what
their kids are doing
that comes along.
Plus, they're on TV.
Yeah.
Well, they're on TV, but my point is they can't
criticize somebody else.
Yes. And that's where
I don't think any of the children that I know of want to be in a polygamous.
None of them do.
Originally, Mary's daughter said that early on, before she became an adult,
she liked
that she.
But she's the oldest child, right, or not?
Yes, she's. I think so.
Well, I don't know if she's the oldest. She's Mary's only.
Yeah,
right?
I know, but
she had problems getting pregnant. So anyway, they have the daughter. So So she's I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway,
She
I'm
wanted
getting
to be
old.
in a polygamous
In a
relationship.
relationship?
Yeah, she said she wanted to originally when she was younger, before she was grown up. Because she liked it. She liked all the mothers and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, that's the advantage of the sister wife situation.
But it's like now,
Everybody helps everybody.
you know, her girl's grown and now gay and
In a relationship of her
who's
own.
to say?
But
Who's
the
to say they could get another wife?
yeah, really, well,
They
true.
could. They could.
Christine is not the only sister wife that has left their family. It does happen.
Right.
I don't know
It
if it
does
was
happen.
her mother. It was somebody else they were talking about.
Yes.
Left their situation.
Right.
That's
It does
true.
happen.
Yeah.
No, it does happen.
Sure it does.
And then, of course, she said that, you know, as far as she's concerned, they're divorced. And it's like, okay, fine, divorced.
Because they
They're
were
not even-
never legally
They're
married.
never legally married.
But she had a commitment, so she considers herself divorced.
Yeah.
Right. And he won't admit to that because something in his religion, he won't get reward in heaven or something.
No, he's getting madder by the minute. He says he is. He's having a hard time handling it.
He doesn't like his
Because
wives being...
It's financial. I promise you. It's
Oh, I'm
financial.
sure.
He's
has
worried
something
about
to
the
do with
money.
that.
He
Yeah.
talks about it every episode.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
makes a comment about it.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Anything else new in the 5 to 6 episodes?
No. Oh, the Truly finding out.
Oh, yeah.
That's...
Truly was the last person.
They didn't want to tell her.
He didn't want to tell her, period. He
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
want to tell anybody.
Well, that's true.
But she confronted him and said,
They wanted to
it's
do it
real
together.
important. She
wanted
wanted
to
to
do
do
it
it
together.
together. And he put it, he said, no. he's
And he
not.
was putting it off.
Yes. And so everybody else finds out
Right.
because she told the sister wives, and the sister wives told their kids, and then, you know.
The older kids.
So,
Yeah.
through
And she-
conversation,
She was on the phone.
Yes.
Truly finds out
That
there
she's
was.
moving. That,
First it was moving.
yes.
Then they had a discussion, and she said, we're divorced. And of course, the little girl's having a hard time with this
Yeah.
and wanted to go to her room.
Yeah.
And the mom, and Christine says, I just didn't want her to leave without discussing it with her. So Christina's smart. So she says, well, she said, have you noticed this has been going, and we've been divorced for a while. Have you noticed, or was there any signals or whatever? Did you notice there was any difference? And the
She
little
said
girl
no.
goes, no.
No. I know.
That
And
says a lot.
That's what Christina wanted her to think about. Because
It's not going to be any
Truly's
different.
friends,
Well, it's gonna be
she
different.
has friends that parents are divorced, and it's nasty.
Right.
And so she's been keeping everything on an even keel for her because she didn't want her to be, but so upset about it.
Right.
And then another thing. Cody's never gotten his stuff out of the...
Oh, no, because he's
Apparently
garage.
not. It's still in the garage.
And if I was Christine, she asked him to. And he goes, no, I'm not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
If I was Christine,
He was hoping that she was going to change her mind. But when she started boxing somebody's stuff up, I think it's
it's a little late after that.
so if I was Christine, because she's being,
Nice
trying
about
to
it.
be calm, and he said, no, he's not ready for that yet. She said she has to be out by September.
Yeah.
So, here he is trying to think. And then if I was Christine, I'd go, okay, well, I'm just letting you know I'm going to be out of here. She needed his stuff out so she could pack and put her stuff in there.
No, I get it.
And I would tell him, well, whenever, but when I'm gone and the house is sold, you better have your stuff out of here. I wouldn't have,
She's trying to be patient.
She's trying. You can
She's
tell
already
she's struggling.
packing her stuff up.
Yeah, and she told them, I'm packing up a little bit at a time, things we don't use, holiday stuff.
Right.
So, do you think you can get your stuff out. He just don't want to do nothing she wants.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, well. Stay tuned for the next episode of Sister Wives and Sassy Silver Sisters talking about it.